viewers, I am tutor Cletus Okoli. In today's mathematics class, it is an Olympiad mass question, an exponential equation. It is given if 2 to the power of x to the power of 6 plus 2 to the power of 3x plus 2 is equal to 21, then what is the value of x? I want you to watch to the end. Also, subscribe to my channel, Tutor Cletus Okoli Maths channel. We go in to the question solution. Given to the question is 2 raised to the power x raised to the power 6, then plus 2 raised to the power 3x, then plus 2 equal to 21. That is the question. But let me take us into this exponential rule. You see, if you are given a raised to the power b raised to the power c, it is the same as a raised to the power b multiplied by c. It is also the same as a raised to the power c multiplied by b. It is also the same as a raised to the power c to the power of b. All are the same. It is exponential rule. Therefore, I can now say that 2 to the power of x to the power of 6 can be written as 2 to the power of 6x. It is the same as 2 to the power of 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by x. It is also the same thing as 2 to the power of 3x then multiplied by 2. It is the same thing as 2 to the power of 3x all to the power of 2. This is what it is. Again, if you have a to the power of b plus c, it is the same as a to the power of b multiplied by a to the power of c. It is an exponential law. Therefore, from here, where I have that 2 raised to the power 3x plus 2 can also be written as 2 to the power of 3x multiplied by 2 to the power of 2. Therefore, we can now say, in solving the given question, having explained all this, that 2 to the power of x to the power of 6 can be written as 2 to the power of 3x multiplied by 2. Okay? Then plus 2 to the power of 3x, 2 to the power of 3x multiplied by 2 to the power of 2, then is equal to 21. What I have done, I have applied the law of the exponential function in the second case here, and also for the first case, that is what I have here. Moving forward, I will have my question written as 2 to the power of 3x all to the power of 2, then plus. See this place, that 2 to the power of 2 is equal to 4. Therefore, if I have 2 to the power of 3x multiplied by 4, it is the same thing as 4 multiplied by 2 to the power of 3x. So, these two joined together can now be written as 4 multiplied by 2 to the power of 3x. Then minus 21 equal to 0. You can see I have moved to the number 21 from the right hand side to the left hand side, and it attracted a negative sign. Beautiful. So moving forward in solving the question, we have it written in this form. Let 2 to the power of 3x be equal to t. That means anywhere I see 2 to the power of 3x, I will represent it with the letter t. So here I have in the bracket 2 to the power of 3x. I will now write it as t. Then raise to the power 2. Then this place I have 4 multiplied by 2 to the power of 3x, which is now plus 4t. You know, t is equal to 2 to the power of 3x. Then multiplying 4. And that is what I have here. Then next is in minus 21, and it is equal to 0. You know, mathematics is life. Remember to press the subscription button. Just click on it and then subscribe to my channel. Alright, what I have now is a typical quadratic equation. So I can use any of the methods of quadratic equation in solving it. Preferably, let us go by factorization method. I will look for two numbers that I will multiply and get minus 21. And when I add that same two numbers, it should give me plus 4. So we can think of plus 7 and the minus 3. So if I multiply the two, I will get negative 21. And when I add the two, I will get plus 4. Therefore, I will use it to replace the middle part, the middle term, so that I will now have t squared plus 7t minus 3t minus 21 is equal to 0. This is called the method of factorization in solving quadratic equation. So I put them into the brackets. In the first bracket, what is common is t, leaving me with t plus 7. In the second bracket, what is common is minus 3, leaving me with t plus 7 equal to 0. What it means is that minus 3 multiplied by t will give me minus 3t, and minus 3 multiplied by plus 7 will give me negative 21. So that is very correct. You can now see that the two brackets are the same, so I take one of each, and then form another bracket with the values outside the bracket, which is now t minus 3. Okay? Using the t outside here and the minus 3 outside here to form a new bracket. Then taking one of the brackets, which is now t plus 7, everything is equal to 0. What this thing implies is that the first bracket is equal to 0 and the second bracket is equal to 0. So from there we can get the values of t. Okay? Therefore, from the first bracket, t minus 3 equal to 0 implies that t is equal to positive 3, first value of t. From the second bracket, t plus 7 is equal to 0, meaning that t is equal to negative 7. Now, I have gotten two values of t. If you look at it very well, you can see it. You know, mathematics is life. I have gotten the value of t, so I'm going to replace that value of t. Here, t is 3, so I'll write 3 here equal to 2 to the power of 3x, because I assigned to t 2 to the power of 3x, and I have gotten the values of t that I need. In the second case, minus 7, which is t now, is equal to 2 to the power of 3x. So let's look at the second case, okay? Because I know it cannot work. From case 2, where when t is equal to negative 7, what I will now have? Recall that remember that t is equal to 2 to the power of 3x. Now, if I replace the value of t, which is negative 7, minus 7 is equal to 2 to the power of 3x. You can agree with me that x here is positive, 2 raised to the power 3x is positive. So I cannot have negative 7 here, meaning that this will be rejected, okay? So 2 raised to the power 3x cannot be equal to negative number. It is positive here and cannot be negative here. If you plot it in a graph, it will go like this. Therefore, this should be rejected. Now we check the second case where t is a positive number, and that is the place that I expect to work very well. Beautiful. Now, upon moving forward, what we are going to have is when t is equal to, remember still, t equal to 2 to the power of 3x. Now, when t is equal to positive 3, that is this case, and I have 3 is equal to 2 to the power of 3x. Okay? Very good. At this point, what should be done is taking logarithms to both sides. Okay? Let me flip it and write it this way. 2 raised to the power 3x is equal to 3. Therefore, the log of 2 to the power of 3x is equal to the log of 3. So, I move the power to the front according to the law of logarithms to have it 3x, then log 2 is equal to log 3. Meaning that 3x now will be equal to log 3 divided by log 2. Okay? But remember, in logarithms, one of the laws of logarithms says that if I have the log of a divided by the log of b, that it is equal to log a base b. So I'm going to apply that here now to get it that 3x is equal to the log of 3 base 2. Math is life. Meaning that I am going to take 3 to the right hand side to divide, and that becomes x equal to 1 all over 3 log 3 base 2. Final answer. Okay, just a quick one. I want us to test result. That means we want to substitute the value of the x into the original question to see if it will actually give us what is said to be by the right hand side, which is 21. Okay? Remember to subscribe to my channel. Tutor Cletus Okoli. Alright, check result. Check result. Check result. We want to see in this place we have written the whole question in this form. Alright, this question is interpreted to be this, and it is correct. So I now write this in this form as 2 to the power of 3x all to the power of 2 plus 2 to the power of, rather now, 4 multiplied by 2 to the power of 3x. Will this be equal to 21? That is what we want to check. The whole question is solved and we got it to be this. So from here now, I want to test if this left hand side will be equal to the right hand side, which is 21. And the value of x that I have gotten, which is the final answer, is 1 over 3 log 3 base 2. Alright, I replace anywhere I see x, 1 over 3 log 3 base 2. So that means I will now have it as 2 to the power of 3 multiplied by 1 over 3. That is, I'm replacing x now. 1 over 3 log 3 base 2. Okay? All raised to the power 2 plus 4, then multiply by 2 to the power of 3 multiplied by 1 over 3 log 3 base 2. Okay, we want to see if this will be equal to 21. Alright. See with me that this will cancel this, so that I will now have 2 to the power of log 3 base 2, all raised to the power 2. Then plus 4 multiplied by 3 will cancel 3 here to give me 2 to the power of log 3 base 2. Will this be equal to 21? Question mark. But there is a law in logarithm that says that if you have the log of a, then raise to the power, or if you have a to the power of log b base a, that it is equal to b. This is a very powerful law in logarithms. A raised to the power log b base a is equal to b. Take this now and interpret it here. You can see that the base here is 2, and the base of the power, which is log 3, the base of it is 2. So you can typically see that exactly this is this, meaning that inside the bracket, the result is going to be equal to 3. Remember, 2 to the power of log 3 base 2 is equal to 3. A to the power of log b base a is equal to b. So therefore, in the bracket, I will now get 3 raised to power 2. Oh, mathematics is life. Subscribe to my channel. Alright, next I have 4 multiplied by 2 to the power of log 3 base 2. So which is equal to 3 as well. Then is this equal to 21? That is the question mark. 2 raised to power, 3 raised to power 2 is 9. And 4 times 3 is 12. Will this be equal to 21? But 9 plus 12 is equal to 21, which is equal to 21. Authenticating the answer we got, that the value of x here is going to be equal to what? 1 all over 3, then the log of 3 base 2. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Remember to subscribe and share the video. Let it go viral. God bless you.